We live in an age of constant noise. Our minds are rarely silent. We think about the past, replay conversations that already ended, imagine what we should have said, or what we could have done differently. Then we worry about the future, about what might go wrong, about decisions we haven't made yet, about possibilities that may never happen. This endless cycle has a name: overthinking, and it is one of the greatest thieves of peace in the modern world. But the truth is, overthinking is not new. 2,000 years ago, the Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus were already writing about this restless human mind. They faced wars, political chaos, betrayal, and even exile, yet they found ways to calm the storm within. Their wisdom still speaks to us today, perhaps more than ever. Let's begin with the words of Seneca: "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about this carefully. How many times have you felt stressed? Not because of what is happening now, but because of what you think might happen. Most of our suffering is self-inflicted. It is born not from reality, but from our imagination, running wild. The Stoics understood that the mind can be both your greatest ally and your worst enemy, and the key difference lies in control. They divided life into two categories: the things we can control and the things we cannot. This is known as the dichotomy of control. Your actions, your judgments, your choices, these belong to you. The weather, the economy, the opinions of others, these do not. Overthinking often happens when we forget this distinction. We waste hours trying to control the uncontrollable. We replay the past, even though it cannot be changed. We predict the future, even though it has not arrived, and in the process, we lose the only time that truly belongs to us, the present moment. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "Confine yourself to the present." Such a simple command, yet so hard to follow. So how do we apply Stoicism to escape the trap of overthinking? Let's explore 5 timeless practices. First, clarity. Whenever your mind begins to spin in circles, ask yourself one question: is this thought about something I can act on right now? If yes, take action. If no, release it. Epictetus taught, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Overthinking is energy without direction. Clarity turns it into action or into acceptance. Second, grounding. Overthinking thrives in the imagination. To fight it, the Stoics anchored themselves in reality. You can do the same. When your thoughts spiral, stop and notice your surroundings. The colors in the room, the sound of your breath, the feeling of your feet on the ground. By naming what is real, you silence what is imagined. This is a Stoic form of mindfulness, not escaping life, but entering it fully. Third, voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believe that comfort breeds fear, and fear feeds overthinking. Seneca advised his students to practice poverty, to wear rough clothes, to eat simple food, to sleep on the floor, and then ask themselves, is this what I fear? When you expose yourself to discomfort on purpose, you discover that reality is rarely as bad as your mind imagined. And once you fear less, you think less about what if. Fourth, discipline of attention. In our age of information overload, overthinking is often triggered by external noise, the constant stream of news, opinions, and distractions. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You cannot control the chaos of the world, but you can choose what enters your mind. Guard it like a fortress. Reduce the noise, limit the endless scroll. Choose carefully what deserves your focus. Fifth, evening reflection. The Stoics ended each day with a review. Seneca would ask himself, what did I do well? What mistakes did I make? What can I improve tomorrow? Marcus Aurelius filled entire journals with these nightly reflections. Why? Because writing organizes the mind. It clears mental clutter before it becomes overthinking. Tonight, before you sleep, try writing down what's on your mind. Don't censor it. Empty it onto the page. You will feel lighter, calmer, freer. Now, let's imagine the lives. In 1, you let overthinking control you. You hesitate before decisions. You replay regrets. You worry about problems that never come. Days pass, then months, then years, and you realize most of your life was spent inside your own head. In the other life, you practice Stoic wisdom. You focus on what you can control. You accept what you cannot. You act when action is possible, and let go when it is not. You face small discomforts, so big fears lose their power. You protect your attention from noise. You reflect and grow every day in this life. Your mind becomes a tool, not a prison. The Stoics would remind us, the future is not here. The past is already gone. The present moment is the only time you ever truly possess. And in this moment, you always have a choice to act or to worry, to live or to overthink. So the next time your mind begins to spiral, remember the words of Epictetus. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen. Your life will go well. Overthinking does not end by thinking more. It ends by living more, by taking action, by being present, by trusting that you are strong enough to face whatever comes. Because in the end, the greatest freedom the Stoics discovered was not freedom from the world, but freedom from their own minds.